All right, guys, welcome back. I think this is episode 6. Um, been a few days. Again, I'm just gonna go ahead and I just booted it up. Let's see what our stats are looking like. We're still ranked 352, which is not bad. I want to see the progress here. Still on the top 25%, which is pretty good. Um, I mean, obviously getting to the 6% would be great. Because we'll get 4 little stones there. But yeah, we're gonna have to push for that. But I had a few bases like you guys saw on the last video. I guess this guy just oh, this one's still here, which is great. I guess he just he ended up taking over most of them back, which is great. Let's go ahead and recall this. So we got some speed boost, which is what we were kind of looking for. I want to go ahead and activate this. This is the one. So, from what you guys were asking me in the comments, right? This one right here, this equipment one here, is the one that is the one that I was telling you guys about. That has the legendary as an option, right? Meaning when you guys do this quest, you're gonna be able to get this one here, right? So I mean, it's a chance that you can. So this is the one, this expedition that you get that has this legendary as an option. This is the one that you want to be able to use these potions and try to expand it as much as you can to see if you can get anything for it, like any chances of getting it. Like I said, when I did it, um, so these potions here, these are the ones I'm talking about. Obviously, don't spend gems on it. Like that would be dumb. Don't ever spend gems on this. But from the event, you can. But basically, like, that's what I was referring to when it comes down to that stuff, right? Like, you're going to want to have that, you're going to want to have those potions, and that is what is going to allow you to push through and be able to get some more legendaries. So, like, if we go here on this, these are the ones. I already have bought some, so I could buy another one, but obviously I don't have enough, I don't have enough gems or event points to get it, but this is the one that I was referring to. You buy this, buy 2 of these. That means this gives you 100 HP on the reset. So you don't want to use it right away. So what you want to do is like let this one run all the way down to like the 25 HP, then hit continue. Once you hit continue, then you're able to let that drop down and then use your potion. But you have to be paying attention because once you hit continue and it goes to 0, he dies, and then you have to be able to pay for a revive to bring him back. So it's not really worth letting him die because, obviously. But the revive does give him a full HP set again. So he'll be back to 100 as well. So you can maximize that. But that's about like 750 gems to get him back up to another 100 after you already used the potions. But remember that every 100 is going to be a few hours, right, until he dies. So that's more time added to generating more loot. So it can, in the long run, you can pull more legendaries, 5, 6, 7 legendaries that way. But it's like, you just got to compare, and it's a chance, so it's not guaranteed. But like I said, I did have that happen to me, and I was able to get some legendaries that way. So, you want to try to maximize that just because that's the easiest way, at least from what I've seen. Anybody could tell me anything different. If you guys do have anything different, but that's definitely been the amount that I was able to get for that, and not costing me anything, or not costing, yeah, I mean, costing me a little bit, but not like as much as actually buying or paying real money and getting some legendary gear that way, right? So which is pretty good. Again, like I said, we want to focus on the silver season. This season is just to get a hang of it, try to get as far as we can. We leveled up, of course, so we're just gonna leave that like that. So yeah, so basically, like, that's the strat, right, that we want to look for. But we do got to generate some of these points, so we want to be able to collect as many as these as possible to help us get better loot. So let's go ahead and delete that. So then once we go to silver and stuff, like we should be able to like try to get at least the top 6%, so that we're able to get the most loot. But you know, it's gonna probably take us a little bit just because we're like not that high of a level and not that high in gear. So you know, we gotta be able to compete with a decent amount of people. Obviously, like what would be great is if you're able to maximize on these. They just take forever. Like, you know, this timer goes down, and I've had it where this timer goes down, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna get another chance to start one of these, and then it starts all over to like 24 hours. So like sometimes I don't understand it. I don't know if it goes based off of like what you already have, or if I'm just reading it wrong. But it is really annoying because sometimes like you think it's gonna come up, and then when you go to start it, it's like it just resets on the time, and then you got like a whole bunch of more time left. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna go ahead and try to see what this guy's stats are looking like, and see if we can start taking some of these towers just for the heck of it. This one's level 107, so he obviously leveled that one up on purpose, that high. So let's go ahead and just try to see if we can take the 105. We can't. Wow. Okay, we can't take none of these, I don't think. Maybe the 102 should be able to. Yeah, the 102 we can. So hopefully he's not online. We could try to take it, but yeah, the guy he's able to generate this much. It's annoying because like I feel like I'm stronger than him, right? Like I definitely feel like I can beat him. He just took a, you know, he was just took an advantage of being able to get more cities than I can. Which it is what it is. So I want to be able to try to get him back, but it's just annoying because yeah, like he, you know, he's gonna just keep attacking us and getting him back while I'm like not here. Which is fine, but let's just go ahead and try to take these as much as we can. And then obviously it's like annoying because I would like to go straight speed boost, but I'm telling you guys, like it's just the gear. Like the gear is like what makes it a difference, right? Like you wanna get some gear that will help you progress, but also then add these skill points to whatever it is that will help you out, you know? So at least for me is like let's look at the gear now, right? So right now looking at our stats. Oh, sorry. Our gear it's naturally giving us only 48%, right, of attack, which is not bad, right? You want to maybe push like 100 to 100 and something. 150 is like a sweet spot, but you know, we want to be able to generate like the speed boost is also really good. All of these things are good, right? It's just that sometimes like obviously like look, like our defense is horrible. Like not horrible. Obviously 15% is better than nothing. But our armor's only generating this much. Where you're gonna see players that they're like ridiculously like high just because they have so much gear. That's the only like pay to win kind of aspect of it. I don't have an issue with it. I don't think it's bad. It's just that it does slow down your progress. You get me? So, you know, you're sitting here, you want to be able to attack fast. You want to be able to like take over cities and do all these things. But you know, you basically can't as fast because you know you're kind of being prohibited. So it's like, do I go into straight rusher instead of striker so that I'm like super fast to take over, but then I'm not as strong, right? Like my troops aren't that strong. So then when I attack, I'm just getting hit left and right, right? So that's the only annoying part. Like right now, and then obviously like once you get into the higher levels, like obviously more troops equal more slow. So the more troops you have, the slower your army marches. So yeah, you know, those percentages of having that good gear and stuff like can help you out, right? This one was I wish I would have when I started playing the season, it was already like a few days into this event, but I was like, if you can maximize this event It's actually really good because you're able to get you're gonna be able to get like a lot of the gear and stuff. And like for example, like that one, right? It was like 30k for some stones, and let me see, what was it? Yeah, 30k, and you get a legendary item. So like I would normally save for that, but you know, I thought, at least for me, I'm like, this is more beneficial just because it'll give us like, it has a higher chance. Because like I said, I pulled like 3 legendaries, right? 3-4 legendaries, and like off of the video, off the expedition. So it definitely feels like it's way more it's way more worth it using the gems for that event to buy the potions than it is to actually buy the armor itself. So we'll see what the next season looks like. And then the new, obviously, once we go to silver, we have 7 days left, and then this event ends. So we're just gonna keep trying to maximize on, like, obviously, like getting this done, because then you get more rewards. But at the same time, like, we have to generate some troops, so we should be able to keep fighting here and hopefully keep leveling up, which should help us. Should help us with our challenges. So I'm trying to see. There's that. So I wonder if we could probably be able to take the city here. Like, yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, this guy pushed all of them to be level 105. It's crazy. So must be generating a decent amount of gold. We obviously have this from our clan, which is also great. That's the only good thing about being in a clan, you know, those benefits that you get, which is what you want to have. So we're just pushing our troops here. Once we push our troops here, we should be able to push this. And then obviously that would be the plan, right? The plan should be to just take all over. So let's see what we got here. Let's see. That's what the map looks like. These guys are at level 96. Jesus Christ. The top 3. Look at that. Huh. There are a lot of little a lot of little free slots there. Just scoping around, right? Let's see if there's anything out there that that we can go. Alright, that's above us. I have a bunch of little 100 ones here. This is actually not bad. Just these guys are probably just gonna keep expanding, you know. So, but it wouldn't be bad to send like an army over here to try to get these here. So Let's see what we do here. Keep attacking here. Let's get this guy. Alright, let's just use this to level it up. I don't think we can take any of these. Let's see. Oh, we can. Okay. Go for that. Yeah, we were like faster. You know, we could just like take them really quick. $30 seconds here. Perfect. Let's go ahead and continue here. You gotta see how I'm able to come back though, right? Like it could be a few days, and that's what I'm saying. Like it just depends on like your skill points and stuff, right? Like we just came back, we haven't played in a few days, and this guy's level 107, 102, big towers, and just because our striker is really high level, like we're able to go through it. The only thing is just defending it, right? Like we wanna try to defend it to keep it, but that's the hard part because we don't have any defensive stats like that, and I'm not gonna change my stats, which it's very strategical, right? Like you can change your stats at any point. So I could reset this, put them all on defense when I log off, and then when I get back on, reset it again, go back into attack. Like you could definitely play with it how you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, um, you don't want to do that because then you're gonna run out of your points, like the skill resets. And then once you run out of the skill resets, you're not gonna be able to reset it at all. And you have to pay real gems and stuff to reset. And yeah, to do that is not a good idea at all. So just gonna go ahead and do this, which is funny because a lot of the cities that I took over, from this guy took them all back, or like took over most of them. So he's gonna slowly work his way on taking this whole island, which is fine. We want to save our troops, and honestly, these are all level 100, so we could take these, but he's probably gonna just come back and take them all anyways. But he put these level 20 for a reason. Yeah, he put these super high so that these guys from the bottom doesn't take it. Which is fine, but we're just gonna keep doing it just for the sake of like XP. So we could just keep attacking them and then keep getting XP. XP equals more troops. More troops equal more attack. So let's go ahead and just do this. I'm gonna start working on moving these troops up here. So
every time that I knew you weren't around, I still come by. So what the hell happened? You left with no notice, show no dedication from the start. Wanted your heart to be my trophy, show you to the world regardless X and Y. And you still did me dirty, sugar is no honey. Yeah, she got it, treat me like nobody. And you still did me dirty, and you still did me dirty. And you still did me dirty. I feel like I really just found a one. That shit that feels so special, like a one-on-one. Really don't talk about the little good times we went through, cause it's private. But I just gotta say, I never felt better than riding with you on God. I feel connected so automatically, I can touch the sky. Don't get it confused, I just wanted you. I came up, told you what I love, what you brought to the table. Someone enchanted, you a princess, so I must be fabled. Every single morning, you were the first thought on my mind. And every time that I knew you weren't around, I still come by. So what the hell happened? You left with no notice, show no dedication from the start. Wanted your heart to be and you still did me dirty, sugar is no honey. Yeah, she got it, treat me like nobody. And you still did me dirty, and you still did me dirty. Counting all this money, knowing you would double check my bills. It's another real last statement for the woman that I built. I don't need to waste my time on a bitch that ain't real. I just need my little wifey with a couple lives to live. Cause you're born at once at first and then you're born again for this. I'm expressing every thought because without it ain't no bliss. And whatever love was for you in the past, I'm sure you won't be back. Because whoever runs away from all the past, stay in the past. I don't need to listen, you want love, cause I'm resulted in your casualties. The love I got for you is like a bullet going through the wall with no returning fleet. I dial your phone, you didn't even hit me back. Really don't know what to do, should I really let it slide? I know my worth and my goal to survive, but it's a world very cold, gotta survive. come from the heavens. One of the best things is the way to get it right. Kiss your arms, body tight. Shorty says she wanna count on love every single night. Killing Instagram without a picture. This the kind of girl y'all be wishing. I work hard, but it was a bliss to negate you. I thank God if it wasn't for you, I'd kill him. She don't want nobody, just the one who got it. You can make a body to her own. She don't want nobody, just the one who got it. You can make a body to her own. She don't wanna move on, she don't wanna live it up if it ain't with me. Fucking with a real one. I'ma show you how the real love work for the free baby. She don't wanna move on, she don't wanna live it up if it ain't with me. Fucking with a real one. I'ma show you how the real love work for the free baby. She don't wanna move on, she don't wanna live it up if it ain't with me. Fucking with a real one. I'ma show you how the real love work for the free baby. She don't want nobody, just the one who got it. You can make a body to her own. She don't want nobody, just the one who got it. You can make a body to her own. She don't wanna move on, she don't wanna live it up if it ain't with me. Fucking with a real one. I'ma show you how the real love work for the free baby. Tenía 16, tiré mi primer chanteo y me sentí cabrón. Ahora tengo 21, cumpliendo el 22, en nadie confío. Todo lo he hecho solo. Siempre trato de ser más humilde, pero siempre hay alguien con guille de Jerez y hay que demostrar que las cosas en la vida no se dan con poner manos en el aire y esperar a que todo llegue a aterrizar. Tengo par de conexiones que pueden ayudar. Yo me alimento con los aires, eso es algo vital. Pero cualquiera si se vira se pasan de la mano. No ven la luz del sol porque el mandado está. Flip a coin, no tails. Waiting on your head to get dropped off. UPS drop off. Had a nigga pull up on you. This is a situation where I gotta put
All right, guys. So we just leveled up to 89. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode there. Um, and we'll continue with episode 7 on the next one. Okay. So we're just gonna continue to take this guy's cities as much as we can, and then just keep trying to get it higher in the ranks, so that when the silver comes, we get better rewards at the end of the season, and then in silver we should be able to start like have a good start in the beginning. You know.